What's up guys, this is Retro Collector 101 back here with another banger, and in this video I'll be showing you guys my game room. So I'll be showing you guys all my consoles, all of my games, although I don't really have that many. And also this is just because I passed 100 subscribers, which is pretty big for me because I just have a really small channel. And anyways guys, thank you so much for support. So without further ado, why don't we jump straight into the video. Anyways guys, entering my bedroom, you basically gotta know that my bedroom is also my game room. This is pretty much all the things I have. This is how I set it up. If you watch my tutorial on how to connect your consoles to your monitor, this is basically what I have right here because it connects right to my monitors. So anyways, why don't we start with this? So in my PC setup, I have two monitors, one for like editing, one for videos. I also have my camera right there that I also use for these videos, which is why I'm using my phone for this one. Here's my keyboard. It's I think it's like a Razer Chroma, whatever. It's a mecha membrane keyboard, so it's not the best. Anyways, I also have some water to the side because I usually get thirsty. And with that, I have my PS4 Pro box, my consoles downstairs connected to my TV, and one of my controllers for my Xbox. And then over here, I have my PC. It's just using an RTX 2060. I think it's like an MSI Tomahawk motherboard. It has 16 gigs of RAM, so it does it justice. It does the job, and that's all really matters. So here you can see my two WonderSwan games that I have. The first one is Gunpei. The second one is, I forgot the name because it's in Japanese. But both of these games are super fun, and the reason why I have them there is because I use them the most. I also have these zip ties or whatever you call them because they can help manage your cords great. Although mine is not managed that well. Now, why don't we move to the shell? So here in the top row, you can basically see the majority of my boxes, and also in the row above with my Lego figurine. So here's my Game Boy Light box, and inside is my Game Boy Light, which is a Tezuka Osamu World Shop Edition, meaning it costs a lot of money, but I got it for a great deal because I got it cheap. Over here are my other boxes. This is my 2DS XL, my 2DS Lite. I don't have that color for that console. Here's the Nintendo Switch Lite that I have, and my N-Gage poster, and then with my keyboard box in the back. Now moving down, you can see my Xbox Series X box, basically. I got this brand new, and you can see the review for that video in my channel. I might put the link in the comment section below, depending on my energy when editing this video. Now here are my handhelds. So this one's my Game & Watch, my Game Boy Light in gold, and behind it you can see some figurines. So the reason why the majority of them are female is because they're all my sisters, so she doesn't really use them anymore, so I just have them. And then right here you can see my Kirby game. So this one is from Japan. It's really fun. I found it with the box for about $1, so that's why I picked it up. And then below you can see my PSP games in the back and my PS Vita games. I'm sorry, these are all the ones I have, except for Killzone Mercenary. I have that just digitally because it's much cheaper. So I have these few games. I have FIFA 12. It's not actually FIFA 12. I think it's like a bug game. I forgot the name. I also have Hot Shot Tennis, which I got brand new. PSP Prince of Persia, which is actually pretty fun. It's not that bad. I just wish that the PSP had 2 joysticks because this game really needs that. Then I have two PS Vita games. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation and Ridge Racer. The reason why I don't have more for those systems is because games for that system are quite expensive right now. Now here you can see my figurines in the back again, and my PS Vita 2000 and my PSP Go. So behind that, I don't know why I have this birdie here, but I also have my PS Vita box because I got my PS Vita brand new in Japan because there was this weird store that was just trying to get rid of it. So I picked it up for not that much. Then here I got my GameCube, which I got for $5. also got this like candy container, which is Super Nintendo, which is kind of cute, so I have that as well. And the TurboGrafx 16 shell that basically covers the AV plug-in part, which is very complicated, but I'll show you later. Anyways, here I also have my GameCube, game. So I forgot the name of this. I think it's like Sonic 3D, something like that. Anyways, moving down, I have a bunch of controllers. So this is all in chronological order. This side being Sega, this side being Nintendo. So starting from the oldest, I have Genesis, and I will get Master System soon, but I don't have it at the moment. Moving up, I have a Sega Saturn controller with my Sega Saturn Nights into Dreams controller. And then over here, I have a Dreamcast controller. Then moving on to Nintendo, I start with SNES because I don't really have any 8-bit systems at the moment. And then N64, then GameCube with my two Wii controllers. And I do not have a Virtual Boy at the moment. I'll probably pick one up in the future, maybe when I go to Japan. Now over here are my consoles. So starting at the top, I have a Sega Genesis that is connected to the Sega CD. I also have a Sega Saturn, a Sega Dreamcast, a Wii, a PS3, and another PS3 that I'm still in the midst of connecting as soon as I get an extra port for it, because I'm running out of ports or inputs for that. Now moving to the right, I have a PC Engine game that I picked up because I saw it at like this garage sale. Don't mind the price tag. I didn't get it for that much, don't worry. Plus it's also Canadian, and I saw it for cheap. So the time I get a PC Engine, I'll probably use this game for it. And then here you can see my TurboGrafx 16 that I just added to my collection. I got it with Blazing Lasers, and the reason why I picked up that system was because it was super cheap when I found it. Now, moving down, you can see my SNES, my N64, my GameCube, and my Xbox Series X. So I don't really have a 360 at the moment. The reason why is because this can play some 360 games, some original Xbox games, and all of the Xbox One games. At the moment, I'm playing a lot of Battlefront 2, so I have the game right here so I can access it easily. And I have the disc for NHL 19 inside the console because I play it a lot. Now here, this is how I connect all of my consoles to my monitor. I'm not really going to talk about it much because you guys can just check out my video on it just in case you want to know a bit more about it. So that's also my power supply back there. So that's how I connect it to power. Anyways, yeah, my cable management sucks. I get it. There is my Harman Kardon speakers. They're the first model. And then here are my extra cords that I just have laying around organized nicely. It's not great, but I'll probably work on it in the future. And then moving on to my games. Let's just do that real quick. I have a drawer full of my complete games. So, at the very back, you guys probably can't really see it that well, but I've got my two N-Gage games, Virtua Tennis and Tomb Raider. Then I got my Dreamcast games. So I got Soul Calibur and Shenmue. I love Soul Calibur. If you have a Dreamcast and you do not have this game, pick it up. It's insane. Same with Shenmue. It's a lot of fun. Then I also have this Sega Saturn game. It is Virtua Fighter 2. I just don't have a case for it, so I just put it in this one. And then I have 4 GameCube games. So I have NBA 2K3, NBA Live 2005, NHL 2005, Call of Duty, Finest Hour. So I have a lot of sports games, which is interesting because I actually love sports games for the system. I know it called me weird because I know a lot of collectors probably don't really like the sports games because they do not retain their value. Anyways, moving down, I have my PS3 games. So I got Motor Storm, NHL 12, Dark Void, and Marvel vs. Capcom. 2 of these actually belong to my friend. I'm just borrowing them because I love playing them. Anyways, moving along, I have Splinter Cell, ESPN NHL 2K5 case, which is the case for the prequel to Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Then I also have this one game called Crimson Skies. It is super fun and is totally suggested if you have that system. I love it. I went to the store, I think it was like Trade and Play, something like that, and the guys recommended to me this game, and it's amazing. Basically, you fly a plane, and if you don't have it, you'll love it. Anyways, moving on, I have Section 8 and Velvet Assassin. I picked up these 2 for cheap because EB Games, basically GameStop, but in Canada, was trying to get rid of those 2 games very fast. So I bought them each for like $1. Then I also have NHL 19. Then I have my Genesis game, which is Eternal Champs. And then I have Thunderstrike for the Sega CD. Now, moving on, you can probably see my bed. If you don't watch my videos, you probably should know that I'm the biggest Canucks fan out there. And I also love hockey, so I have other jerseys as well. So here, this is just little, but this is where I charge all my batteries. And if you use a lot of handhelds, then rechargeable bats are totally suggested because you can save a lot of money since they are rechargeable and reusable. Anyways, moving over here, you can just see some mumbo jumbo up there. And why don't we open this drawer to see more of my games. So, over here, I got Sonic the Hedgehog 3D Blast, Sonic for the Genesis, Ninja Turtles. I got this one for like $5 because of the condition, and it's super fun. Again, very suggested. Then I also have 2 Star Wars games for the N64. Then I got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. For the Genesis as well as for the Game Gear. Then I got football, baseball, and Lion King for the Game Gear as well. I love Lion King, totally suggested as well. Then I also have Pitman, Madagascar, Mega Man, Tetris, Tennis, and Super Mario Land. So actually, I also have I think 2 more games for the Game Boy. I have Zelda NES Classic Edition for the GBA and another Game Boy game. I just forgot where they are. Then I also have Zelda for the Nintendo Switch. I left the case somewhere around my house, so I just have the cartridge for now. Then I also have these MMC cards for the Engage and Virtua Tennis for the Engage as well. I have 2 copies. Yes, I know I don't need it. Now for the SNES, I have just 1 game. I only have this Batman game. It's a lot of fun as well. Then for the DS, I have a stack of them, being for the 3DS and the normal DS. And then under that, I have my Pac-Man for Namco for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Anyways, moving to the bottom, I have a bunch of handhelds. So I got a 2DS XL, a Game Boy Micro, a BlackBerry Key 1. I know, random, but I love them. Then I also have an iPod, 5th generation, a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy Advance SP, another Game Boy Advance SP, DS Lite, Atari Lynx, 2 Engage QDs, Neo Geo Pocket Color, WonderSwan Color, a Game Gear, and a Sega Nomad. And I do not have the Sega Nomad battery pack, but I will pick that up in the future. Anyways, that is pretty much everything in my collection. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel if you did so. And if you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button. I wouldn't be at 100 subscribers, and actually 112 right now, at the moment I'm filming this, if it weren't for you guys. Anyways, guys, if you want to check out more videos like this one, then please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to receive notifications on my future videos. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!